set with a 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He lets it rip. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yards. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game now. Everybody takes it in. Tackle is made at the 4th and 1st down and goal.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Back to pass. It's Bush. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown. Bring him there as they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game with no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corralled him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Ball handed off. They bring him down. The drive has now reached the 35.
Just what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That's an important 1st down on that running play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st down, they'll keep their lead. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Figueroa. Takes a good catch. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain. The Wildcats come to the line in a hurry. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looks
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. They can't connect to costly turnover on downs.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and they like that. Now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a good pitch made. He stopped and gets a first down. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Close to the tight end. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. I mean, first down.
Woo-hoo, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
To throw. It's Bush. On the move now. On the run here. Looks like for the completion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Cougars hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, BYU.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get it back, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
First down and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's putting some up on the single. Right down the passes midfield to the 46.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
From the shotgun to the defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Kansas State getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Figueroa. He's hit just before the throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
It's incomplete again. Third down coming up.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Big dart to the right. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. And what a catch, a big gainer.
Boy, that was
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking downfield, it's Figueroa. Catch made on the left side. Oh, you can bring him down. Touchdown, Kansas State. A much-needed power punch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. BYU has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Was he on the end? Apparently not. He's cleaning it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. From the last time they scored a touchdown, can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? He shrinks the tackle. And it works. The first down to the 35.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Game moves it to the 35. First down again. Tailback with another carry. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Bush. Gets rid of it on the move. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40.
is aching, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinators calling good plays, the quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing, and frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. And it's caught. They've only been down. The offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. BYU has now moved into the red zone. They'll run it. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game. He's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some big gains today.
And finally stop and buck. That gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Cougars come to the line with 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Of course, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game. What a day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing one out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw. It's Figueroa. Looking right. This one caught. They'll bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll have to throw it here on 2nd down. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Send the back in motion. Down, out of the shotgun. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The defense better regroup after that big gain of its 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching into the end zone. And he's caught. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll take off from the end zone. He'll be tackled at comes the BYU offense back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Important second down play coming up. The ball is handed off into the shotgun. Enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for a first down there. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Bush. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. And move the sticks more than enough for a first down. BYU getting set for the 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Silver. Make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, BYU.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Ferguson.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking to pass. It's Figueroa. They'll try to pass here. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. It's Ferguson. That's a big hit at the end. Getting a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they get to the line quickly. The offense will some pre-snap motion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing him the rock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Ferguson. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Throws it to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. He scores. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Trying to find room. It's Silver. Breaking through at the 35. They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. Gain lose the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Bush. Moves out of the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They're getting the ball right before he gets to the plus 38. The offense will now quickly span the timeout.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Finds a man downfield. It's a big game to the right. Touchdown, Brigham Young. Good connection there for 6 points.
I tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It is incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. Middle's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cougars will kick this away to begin the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's brought down after a solid effort in that return. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Dropping back, it's Figueroa. He fires it down the middle. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Wildcats. The comeback is on. That's another passing shot from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw, and And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Fielded near the end line. It's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there to get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. And we're going to throw now on first down. He's out, the catch made, and the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down and 10. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. That one moves the ball across the 35.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the move now. Using his legs and he's scrambling.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
There's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain to spot the ball now at the 35.
Well, how did that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on first and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
And on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. Down. He's throwing for it. Pass rusher goes in lead. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And Wildcats push it to the line to run the hurry up.
So you're talking about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That was a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
To throw, it's Figueroa. Short connection to the tight end here.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Downfield shot, balls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down.
He escapes the pocket.
He's going to take off here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. So the BYU offense goes back out onto the field. Last time out, though, he got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Those are the Rams after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making good throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
BYU getting set for the first and 10 now. And inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. He's in for the score. Touchdown, BYU.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. They stop it at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. They'll run it here. They get it down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. That one moves the ball across the 40.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
This is a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Figueroa. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. The Wildcats will look to convert here on fourth down. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. Oh, they're stopping short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass is hauled in over the middle.
He swings free. They get him down before he reaches the 39.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
He stopped him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Runs an end open on the right side downfield.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. This BYU offense is quickly moving down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And it's BYU in the lead. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Not able to connect, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That was incomplete.
Nowhere to run. They corral him for no gain.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there, but give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Back to throw. It's Bush. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Oh, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab made by the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
He's got it in the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Kansas State. As they come rolling back now.
That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the 3rd quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum clinch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they work to the pressure?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time.
He's intercepted a rushing play.
Short return tackle at the 21. That's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Well, the play play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Looking to throw. It's Figueroa. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Kansas State now operating in the red zone. They'll run with the shotgun. Fighting for yards, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So here we go. Down one score. We're going to go for it on fourth down. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats. Still no answer for this offense. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first run. Let's see if they can do better here.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Bush. Looking to scramble.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the deep.
On third down, he drops to throw. And you see the next catch. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, when you're running your quote-unquote formula offense, it's a combination working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Breaking through at the 35. They bring him down by a big chunk of yards on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback making adjustments down what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8. First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. Touchdown, Kansas State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown late in the game. It's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Finds his man, it's over. And it's good for a first down near the 30.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost, and forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. Dropping back, it's Bush. And the pass is intercepted. Taken away for the defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make the play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying in the ground.
Well, to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
If nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left. It's a one-possession game they'll elect to go for here in fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
Man, I am shocked that they went for this here on fourth down. Playing with the lead, I think they must have saw something that they felt they could come up with that easy completion, but so much for that. We got ourselves a situation here now and a real chance for a classic finish.
Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. Looking downfield, it's Bush. Let's take a deep shot here. Got their third pick tonight.